You like driving that cold? No, I think it's like right there. I got a new car before that cold. They drive it well? They drive well? Something's wrong with the brakes. You gonna be able to keep it? What are you gonna drive? I'm gonna have to go to USC. My car don't have AC. Yeah, imagine running 20 miles, getting in the car, and then I scream. Steam comes out. You should do car country, right? You can't do anything. It's awful. I'll just get it. I think we can like get at least 3 estates. Not me. Yeah, we're all gonna be like 7-17. The best is bigger. But you have the school record in the same time. Come on, Jack. Yeah, that's probably the best truck. And if we got a kid, we're trying to get Kilo Tucker. I mean, he might be good. He can run far. He can. He like holds those. So you guys have Tommy and you guys trying to get kids It feels so weird about this in your dog. Really? You don't? I mean, I like being a little. Everybody these kids are freaking out. Where you want to go to college? USC? I like the other kids. I'll get into that bridge program. The new year there. It's only offered like 6 hopefully all. So I don't know if I'm going to stay close. You need to stay close. You got such a new family. Or maybe you need to get out of your hair. I'm not better. Fill it out after it's like this. It's going to be fun with all CJ,
Good afternoon, everybody. Glad to have everyone here tonight. Great packed house. Tonight we're going to have our Pledge of Allegiance led by Inman Brackett tonight. And Peyton, where are you at? Where's Peyton? Peyton, come on up here and sit with us. I'm not 100% sure if he's going to make it or not.
If he comes, you're going to have to.
Just bow. But it's a great night here in South Carolina. And we're all going to stand. And Peyton, you're going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and our civility pledge after Papa Tap lead us in our invocation, please.
Pray. Our kind and gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you to come here together as a group tonight, God, and that you be with each one that's here tonight, you take us each one of us home safely, God. Be with each item that's transacted here tonight, God, to be done in your will and way, God. We ask you that this could be a better community here because of something said or done here. We ask these things in thy name, for Jesus' sake, amen.
Amen. Call the meeting to order, pledge of allegiance, simple.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Civility pledge, Inman.
To build a stronger and more prosperous community by advocating for civil engagement, respecting others and their viewpoints, and finding solutions for the betterment of our city or town.
Thank you so much. Our Freedom of Information Statement, compliance with Freedom of Information Act. Notice of this reading was submitted by fax and email to the Spartanburg Herald Journal on Thursday, May the 9th, 2024. The agenda was posted on the bulletin board on the front lobby door, also City Hall, and on our city website. Roll call. Mr. Rodney, everyone's present except for Councilman Fowler at this time. Number 6, approval of the agenda. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Call for a vote, all in favor? All right, that passes. Move right along. Approval of the minutes. April the 9th, we had a regular meeting. Everyone had the opportunity to view those minutes. Is there any corrections need to be made? Hearing none, do I hear a motion to approve those meeting minutes from?
Make a motion to approve this minute.
Got it, thank you, ma'am. Do I have a second?
A second.
Any questions? Call for a vote, all in favor? All right, passes, great. Number 8, we have awards and presentations. We have Mr. Alan Smith present tonight from Spartanburg 1. He's not here.
Mayor, I think it looks like they may have rescheduled us, so we'll.
That's fine.
They were putting some information together about the new program, about the re-degree program, so I think they'll start their tours in June maybe.
Great, sounds great. All right, we'll move on. 8B, presentation of graduation cards for our seniors of the Mayor's Youth Council. Yeah! I've asked council to assist us with this, and first of all, we want to say a big thank you. Big thank you. Big thank you for Ms. Gramlin and Ms. Blackwell for all you have done this year and carried us through and took good care of these students, and we're looking forward to next year, but this year was fantastic, and we owe you a huge thank you. At this time, I'm gonna call each senior up, and these seniors will be leaving us and moving on. And but we appreciate everything that you have done for us, and this city's better because of you. We really appreciate you. There's nothing more that we can say. You're just fantastic, and we're looking forward to you growing and doing your own thing and going to college or going to trade or doing whatever you want to do. But just know this is your home, and we support you 100. We'll always have you back, always. So at this time, I'm gonna call up first Chloe Bishop. City Council would just Chloe, just come right on up and just stand. Oh, that's the king. King's in the house. We're gonna call Miss Emily Brackett. Joe, can you grab him Pete, would you grab him a chair and put him in between us? Savannah Cantrell. Grace Lawler. Bryce Lee. Taryn Rogers, did I say that right? Tara. Alexis Rowland. Okay. Adeline West. And it's Peyton Hodge here. Oh, look at you, Peyton. Go on down there. Don't give him a big round of applause. go and award them with the awards that they will wear for the graduation. Tomorrow, you're gonna see Miss Kathy with y'all again.
You ready?
Yes, y'all go right ahead.
Josie, missing something.
It's at 8:30. We're gonna make you go away. There's three of us.
Congratulations to all.
You got it. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Y'all wanna stand on the side and they're taking a picture for us?
We got one camera, we're live to the world right now.
This is great.
I'm gonna take a couple, you don't know when the good one will come up. All right, there we go. Ms. Cramer, did you get one?
I love it. I love it. Thank y'all. Now you have to give them back. Okay. All right. Thank y'all. This makes me happy. You know, today, as I was on my Facebook page, it was 9 years ago today that we had the first group of Mayor's Youth Council. We took them to the air jumping thing. What's the name of that? Big air. And he was jumping and flipping with a sign of Inman. I don't know if you had a chance to see it on my page, but it's amazing. 9 years ago today. It's amazing. No, I wouldn't. All right, we're gonna move right along. Number 9, department head presentation. Police Department, Chief Tucker.
Mayor, council, we, actually, 434 calls of service this past month. Been kind of steady, trying to work on final details of some events and trying to get everything ready for all that, so.
Any questions for Chief? Thank you, sir. Police, Fire Department, Chief Coffin.
Mayor Council, responded to 23 calls for the month, just been working on a new truck, getting things mounted, and so you know it will be on exhibit in the South Carolina State Fire Convention in Myrtle Beach the second week of June.
Awesome. Any questions for the Fire Department Council? Thank you. Maintenance Department, Mr. Fowler.
Mayor, council, we're just trying to keep downtown looking good, sidewalks clean, grass cut, spring cleanup went very, very well. Still waiting on our leaf truck to get here, hopefully they'll be here soon. And I just talked to Mr. Sherbert at Sherbert Landscaping today, they should have the lights on the trees this week.
Awesome. Any questions for Mr. Fowler, Council? Thank you, sir. Plan Department, Ms. April. And the Main Street Program. I skipped him. I skipped Public Works. I was trying to. Mr. Lee Inman.
I don't even know if I want to call.
You do.
Everybody but the mayor. Joe has, I think we've answered all the questions for room development
I hope so.
until they send us some more. But I think we have 60, 50 more days
Yes, 50, about 50.
before we have to award the bid. So hopefully within those 50 days, we'll have an answer from rural development on where our funds for the plant expansion will be. Then once we get that started, then we can work on some of the smaller projects that we've been awarded through the state revolving funds. A couple of small $1 million projects. A lot in the works, just sitting here waiting right now.
Any questions for Council? Thank you. All right, Plan Department and Main Street Program, Ms. April.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor. I'll just be brief with the planning department. As you can see from the agenda, everything is from my department on the agenda tonight, so we've been kind of busy. From Main Street, we will be reaching out to our volunteers to help with, the Brew Fest at Holiday Brewing this weekend.
Awesome. Any questions from Council? Thank you. Mayor's Youth Council, Peyton.
Mr. Mayor and Council, the Mayor's Youth Council has been busy with end of the school year activities. Since the last city council meeting, we had a group of volunteers for the chili cookout that was held in April. Our seniors, including myself, will graduate on Thursday and begin our post-high school experiences. We have a new group of rising juniors who were selected in April and will begin serving on the council in August. The returning members will continue the research projects that were started this year with plans to present their information during next school year. Thank you.
Awesome. Any questions from council? Thank you, sir. Chamber of Commerce, anyone here from Chamber tonight? All right, well, thank you. Moving on. Old business, 10A. Wait a minute. We have Chip here. Is Chip gonna chime in on new business?
He's under new business.
Thank you. All right, I'm just looking back at you. All right, old business, second reading approval ordinance number 2024-2, the amendment to the official zoning map, the amendment for 38 Prospect Street. Do I hear a motion to approve the second reading of the ordinance number 2024-02?
I make a motion to approve.
Have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Call for a vote, all in favor? All right, passes. 10A, new business, first reading, approval of ordinance number 2024-06. This is an ordinance to approve 100% annexation petition, and, so I have my designation on this, but this is 2024-06. Do I hear a motion to approve the first reading?
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve first reading of ordinance 2024-06, 100% annexation petition.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Can you explain to us exactly what the location of this is?
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor, this is, if you're on Asheville Highway, the corner of Mill and Asheville Highway, going north out of town to Park, on your right side, all that property is owned by the school district. We'll be annexing in that property, also annexing in the ability to police the road itself. So that means that our officers will respond to calls and 911 will send our truck for fire first. Currently, as we sit here, if there is a car accident at the corner of Park and Asheville Highway, then the county is called. And after this is approved and put onto the state rolls, our officers will be able to respond to those calls.
All right, any more questions? Call for a vote, all in favor? Passes. B, first reading approval of ordinance number 2024-07. This is a 100% petition for annexation, and this is 301 Gallman Road. Do I hear a motion to approve the first reading?
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve first reading of ordinance number 2024-07.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Is this going from a residence to a business?
No, sir, it's actually being annexed in, but it's been a private Christian school prior to when it was in the county jurisdiction. So it's not changing a use, they've just requested by 100% to be annexed into the city.
Any other questions? Call for a vote, all in favor? All right, thank you, passes. First reading approval of ordinance number 2024-08, 100% annexation. This is 64 Bobo Street. Do I hear a motion to approve the first reading?
Make a motion for the first reading.
Do I have a second?
A second.
Any questions? Mr. Manager, can you tell me about 64 Bobo Street?
They are annexing into the city, with their sewer. They're gonna add to sewer on that line there.
Okay. Any other questions? Call for a vote. All in favor? Passes. Thank you. D, approval of facade grant application for 3 North Main Street. Everyone had an opportunity to read the folder. Do I hear a motion to approve this facade grant for number 3 North Main Street?
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve the facade grant application for 3 North Main.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? Call for a vote. All in favor? Passes. Thank you. All right. E, first reading approval ordinance number 2024-09. This is an ordinance for the city of Inman to adopt the 2024 comprehensive plan to make us consistent with requirements for the state of South Carolina for local government comprehensive plan enabling act of 1994. Do I hear a motion to approve the first reading?
I make a motion to approve the first reading.
Do I have a second? All right, calling for questions, Mr. Chip Bentley, welcome.
Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all taking this up. We've been working on this about 8 months. For some, I think Councilmember Moore was on the committee when we started about a little over 4 years ago, and then took a hiatus thanks to COVID. I think our second or third meeting was scheduled about 2 days after everybody was sent home. So we've been working on this a while. I want to thank the Planning Commission and the BZA who served as our stakeholders this time. When we started it previously, it was going to be a large process. After COVID came back, you guys had initiated the downtown master plan process. We didn't want to do that parallel, so because of the plain confusion and burnout and everything, so we kind of waited till that was over and took that up now. So we've been working for a little while to get that done. And what we came out of this plan was sort of what you guys already know, which is y'all have been doing a lot of great planning for the last 5 to 10 years and had a lot of success and laid the groundwork for a lot of good things to happen. We incorporated a lot of that, so this plan is not really a new vision or a new plan. It's really just an affirmation of things that you guys have already been doing and set the path that you set for yourself. So the plan itself is broken into 3 primary elements: community characteristics, which is really just an inventory of what the on the ground situation is now, and I won't go into detail, but what I will say is the fundamentals for Inman are really good right now, so that's a positive thing for you guys. Then we developed guiding themes, just kind of key areas. We kind of created a narrative about things that you want to do. A lot of that is things you're doing downtown, looking at neighborhoods, looking at growth, looking at transportation, things like that. So those 5 areas are community character, neighborhood livability, incorporating future growth, serving the community, and connecting our community, which is the transportation one. And then what I think will help you most long-term is that future land use map. Because you haven't had an updated one in some time. You have a lot of things going on, a lot of things have changed since the last one. So that incorporates a future land use map for the existing land uses, the existing boundaries right now and what's happening on the ground, kind of dictate what that'll be. And then looking at some character areas, so 176 corridor, downtown, and the development areas around Saluda Grade that'll be potentially in the future. So the trailhead area, the area that connects downtown, and then another part a little further up near Miller Street, are kind of those 3 potential redevelopment areas around the trail, which is, you know, a lot of your future. So those are the prior ones. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I know y'all had a chance to review it. I'll also be able to answer any questions in between now and second reading, or if y'all have any comments. I'm trying to keep it brief for you now, so I can go into too much detail. If y'all have questions, let me know.
Any questions for Mr. Rick?
I saw a few typos.
Send those all to me, that is fine.
And one thing, I was looking at the map of downtown, and now that we have Holiday Brewing, I feel like that area would be nice to incorporate in as well.
Okay, we can do
I
that.
know we're planning on putting a sidewalk to connect.
Right, so I had, we had kept that downtown area as what they identified in the master plan, but I'm happy to change those boundaries, so we can move it out to include that as
Are
well.
y'all good with that too?
Yeah.
We can make that adjustment.
Any other questions? Thank you, sir. Call for a vote. All in favor? All right, passes. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Administrative briefing. Mr. Jones.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'll go over a couple of things that wanted to be highlighted. We are at the closing stages of our project on Mill Street. You'll see plumbers, you'll see some turf, an electrician, they'll all be on that property this week. Closing it down, getting it ready for Music on Mill coming up in just a little bit. You saw the activity. I did want to highlight one thing. As of last month, with 2 months remaining in our fiscal year, we have already met the amount of revenue that we made on permits for the city. So if you look at where we're going from a permitting standpoint, we're already ahead compared to last year. And I've been keeping those numbers since I've joined the city 3.5 years ago. We have consistently been growing over those 3 years. So that speaks very well to what's going on. The new parking lot was mentioned. Tool design has been signed on for that. We should have our first design meeting with them by the end of the month. And then it's kind of every month has a milestone as we go through that agreement. A couple of things I wanted to mention. Our events coming up. We've got Music on Mill is the big one for the summer, but this weekend we have some wonderful things. when I was in college, the weekend started on Thursday night. I don't know if it was like that for anybody else, but this Thursday night, we have, the Shop and Stroll coming up. And then on Saturday, we have a new event, which is the Brew Fest, which is, we're helping Holiday Brewing with some support for that, with some police and things like that on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have the final market on the middle of the season. So, very exciting weekend, a lot of different options for every different age group coming up, and so we're excited about that. One thing I want to highlight for Music on Mill is that something is coming back this year that I know is near and dear to the Newman family, and that is Inman Nights. We lost it last year because of construction, and so Chief Tucker was kind enough to bring me one, but I wanted to kind of give it to him. We're going to be doing hats this year for all of the 80 cars that are presented that are going to be in Inman Nights, and so Mr. Newman, we wanted you to have the first one.
Oh,
So Keith was the one that did the design on that and everything, and I thought it turned out really well. So, yeah, so if you sign up for Inman Nights, you will get that as your thank you. So, and the last things I had really quick was last week was Municipal Clerks Week. And we did our best, and food is a great way around here to say thank you. So we tried to do that through that, but the two clerks, Mandy Shaw and Miss Henderson here, and myself, we were able to go to lunch last week and catch up some, but I can't overstate what those two ladies mean to this city. I wouldn't do it justice. I know the 5 folks against that wall over there share the sentiment. Between the two of them, there are, let's just say, like many years, we won't get into the details, but of experience there. When I hear of other clerks and other cities and stuff, I just know that, you know, I'm coming into a building every day that has 2 of the best. And it's just very reassuring for someone in my position that I get to hold. So I just want to publicly say thank you to you and to Ms. Shaw for everything that you do for me selfishly and the rest of the people.
That's a standing ovation.
And then to kind of close things out tonight, this is the last meeting that April will be joining us as our planning director. She is moving on to another opportunity that is going to be fantastic for her and her professional development as a planner and as an administrator in the public realm. She will do nothing but succeed in her new opportunity, but I wanted to take a moment to thank her for everything that she has done for the city in the past 2+ years. Myself personally, it has been amazing where our planning department has gone in 2 years. Kind of didn't have one, and now we do. And Main Street. The Main Street was kind of added on to the responsibilities that you were more than willing to take on. And to say our Main Street program is doing well is an understatement. There's a lot coming in the future that will echo that. That's very exciting over the next couple of months. But she is still an Inman girl at heart and will be here. We will drag her in to volunteer at events as much as we can, but we are excited for her and just want to let you know you will be missed, and thank you very much for everything. That is all for me. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
I do have one question.
Yes, sir.
So the last music fest is June the 28th,
Yes, sir.
correct? I noticed had nobody been advertising about the fireworks show?
Yes, we do have fireworks as part of that. I didn't write it down, but yes, we will have fireworks as that final music, kind of a pre-4th of July celebration, yes.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that gets
Yes.
advertised.
Yes, we will do that, absolutely, no problem.
All right,
Yes,
any
sir.
questions for the administrative council? All right, thank you, Mr. Joe, we appreciate
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you.
Public comments, first of all, we have, let me give you the rules, we have public comment period, and it's limited to just 30 minutes. No one may speak longer than 3 minutes unless authorized by council. This is not a question and answer period. No response will be provided to question during this meeting by council. We will refer you to our city administrator that will give you a response and an answer. All right, first up we have Mr. Savid Alvarez. Did I say that right?
Most.
What is it?
It's Savvy Alvarez.
Savvy Alvarez. Okay, we're gonna speak about June 11th primaries. Go right ahead.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sebi Alvarez, and I'm running for South Carolina State Senate District 11. I just wanted to remind everyone that we have primaries coming up on June 11th this year. Early voting also starts on May 28th and goes, I believe, all the way through to June 11th, excluding weekends. I encourage everyone to participate in the primaries. Both the Republican and the Democratic primaries are being held. And if you participate in the Democratic primary, I sure would appreciate your vote. And if you are a senior and you turned 18 before November 5th and you're a registered voter, you can also participate in the primaries, even if you're not 18 yet. And that's all I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Second, we have Stephen Pinker from 421 Williams Bottom Road, and he is requesting clarification on food truck rules. Come on up.
Yes, sir, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
I'll step up. We started this back last year in July, and looking at some of the clarification and all, and the rules and all. And I have pictures here where it seems like we feel like, as a small business, I feel like I have been singled out, and we are complying with all the rules that are given us. And then we go to some of the events into the city, and the other people are not complying with the rules that we see. Now, I have not went to each person and asked, because I'm not trying to cause big problems with that. But there's multiple rules on here. Rules number 6, rules number 7, rules number 9 on the rule sheet here. One of them is 250 feet within the door of an established business. We see food trucks that are sitting, now I don't know if it's part of the city, that's why I'm asking the questions, that's down at the old food lot, or the food line parking lot. They're sitting up at the Family Dollar sign. There's been multiple food trucks sitting up there. I know some of them do have the stickers, but the big thing is does all of the food trucks have to display their Inman sticker that we do, and do they have to comply with all the rules that we're complying with? The reason why I'm saying that I feel like I'm singled out is because, yes, we did not go to the Market on Mill as far as on the street itself, but we had permission. We got a call from Mr. Joe Lanahan before we even went up there and set up, because we didn't have this one thing, permission, where we set up in the Inman Masonic Lodge parking lot. We did not have it in the packet. Not that I didn't have the permission or that I couldn't be there, but we were called even before. So somebody is either following us, keeping an eye on what we're doing or where we're at. And I've got all the documentation. We've got all the DHEC rules. We've got our serve safe. We're in compliance with everything. We have the Inman stickers, but I do have pictures here of a lot of the ones that do not have stickers. I understand there are some that have stickers they're under the cottage rules, which I understand that. The cottage rules, they don't have to comply with some of the same rules that we have to comply with. So it just gets a little bit aggravating as being out here as a small business trying to do something. I'm not looking for retaliation. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking to call all these people out. But everybody should have to follow the same rules that I have to follow.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right, we're gonna get you some answers.
Thanks, sir.
All right. Let's see. The council time. Pass that, Mr. Joe, so you have those addresses. Let's start with Councilman Fowler.
I have nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing from nothing.
All right, Mr. Newman.
Well, I'm excited about imminent nights coming up. We have an Eventbrite sign up if you would like to enter your car this year. It's not a car show. It's just you get a hat and you get a good parking place and you get sticker and all comes with it. Sorry. But yeah, so Eventbrite, you'll see Imminent Nights if you'd like to pre-register your car. We're trying to, we have limited space, so if you want a spot, I would go ahead and register. So that's all I got.
Let's move on.
I was gonna talk about the events, but Mr. Lanahan.
I
already took
apologize,
it.
sorry.
But, we were on York Carolina this morning, so that, Holly Brewing and then, Tia with Market on Mills, they were on York Carolina, so that was exciting. That's it.
Just looking forward to all our events coming up. I hope y'all will come out and support us.
Awesome. All right. Well, I don't have anything. Everybody say what I need to say. All right. 15, we have an executive session. We do have a contractual agreement to discuss tonight. That will take us probably about 15, 20 minutes if anyone would like to hang around. We'll probably give it just a little bit, we'll be out. But do I hear a motion to move into executive session? Have a second? Second. All right, all in favor? All right, we're moving into executive session. Thank you. If you'd like to wait, give us just a few and we'll be back.
I'll let them try to call you out.
So,
And then that's this 2020.
What are we doing?
and I was like,
Hang in there.
I don't go back and find those.
Read all this, so I'm like, I might miss it. I did, I read it. We're headed that way.
We'll see y'all.
Thank y'all.
It was very much a